Finally today, over the past couple of weeks, we have talked about different ways to get you ready for spring. And one thing to think about will actually let you save the colors and foods of the season all year long. The Canning Diva, Diane Devereaux, joins us today to show you how to make and can sweet strawberry salsa. I never thought about putting strawberries in salsa. You hear mango, but strawberry, awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun creating this last year. I had a plethora of mint in my garden, and I just started messing around online to see what I could can with it, and I wanted to incorporate strawberries, and there was nothing out there. So that was my clean slate, my big canvas as an artist to create this signature strawberry salsa.
I can't wait. So what do you have in the recipe?
Well, obviously we have strawberries, and what I tell everybody to start with is at least 12 cups. I'm going to dump this on in there. 12 cups of strawberries.
Now, do you want them to be fresh? Can they be frozen?
I'd prefer everyone to use fresh, yes, because otherwise that mushy consistency is going to make your salsa a little more watery than it needs to be. Vinegar, because we have to keep the acid level high, and of course 5 cups of sugar. We are combining that sweetness with some spice. We're still going to be using jalapenos, green peppers, red peppers, onions. I tell people to add color.
Okay.
So you want to have red and white onions. And then, of course, every salsa tastes best with cilantro.
Yes.
So smell how fresh. Oh,
I love cilantro.
So
it
yummy.
really does pump up the flavor.
Absolutely. And then basically with these ingredients, you're just replacing the tomatoes in a traditional salsa with the strawberries.
Do you put sugar in a regular salsa?
No, that's what makes this one fun. There's some heat, but it is also very sweet. And what I also added, which is very different than traditional salsas, is agave sweetener.
Oh, okay.
So this just gives it a very nice, smooth, sweet flavor to kind of tone down that jalapeno, tone down some of the onion flavor. And then, of course, lime juice.
Oh,
that's the secret. This is the secret. So you add 4 ounces of lime juice, and for today we'll just, for demonstration purposes, I'm giving you an example, but I prefer the freshest you can get. If you can't squeeze it yourself, definitely store-bought is fine, but I use the Key West lime juice, and that's what gives it its flavor.
And so then how long do you need to let this go for?
It doesn't take very long. When you start, you really only got to boil it through for about 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
You're adding the strawberries.
That's quick.
Yes, you're adding the strawberries last as well because you don't want them to get mushy. The biggest thing that would make it it would taste fine, but it wouldn't be presentable.
Right.
Is letting it get looking like strawberry jam. you still want it to look nice on the end of a cracker.
So my big question was, wow, this sounds great, but what do you eat it with?
Okay, very good question. Because what I like to do is, when I can, I have a salsa. You're still getting a decent amount of liquid, but you have the salsa that you can put over cream cheese. You can use a slotted spoon and put it over a spinach salad with pecans and balsamic vinegar.
That's a great idea.
I also use the juice on several jars and just focus on a marinade. Oh. So you can inject that into a pork loin.
Fish?
Yes, fish especially. And like tonight, when I go home with this, I'm gonna take 8 pork chops. I'm gonna saturate the pork chops in the salsa and just bake it.
Mouth is watering already. Thank you so much, Diane. You always have the greatest little ideas of how we can and keep our fresh fruits and vegetables with us all year long.